Now, research shows that President Trump's USMCA trade agreement will boost America's tourism industry. The US has seen a slowdown in travel from Canada and Mexico in recent years. Strong evidence shows trade and travel are closely linked. The International Trade Commission estimates the deal will raise $1.7 billion and create 15,000 jobs for and in the travel industry. Roger Dow's with me, the President and CEO of the US Travel Association, joins me from Washington. Excellent to see you, Roger, as always.
Always pleasure, Richard.
Thank you. You must be pleased, obviously, because to a large extent, the travel and taking travel in its widest definition, also including business travel, these two neighbours are the easiest in some senses and the lowest fruit to pick in terms of the travel market.
Yeah, when you look at it, 40 million people, legitimate travelers, go across the board on each area, and billions of dollars every day. So it's a monster. And, you know, travel is business, travel is trade, and you don't get anything done unless you're there face to face.
How do you hope to capitalise on this now? Because the United States, unlike many other markets, has seen, if not going into reverse, although there have been some indications of a reversal, certainly a slowdown in growth of travel, international travel.
Yes, one of the things you know well, Richard, is the world is growing very rapidly in travel, up almost 5%, and we're up like 2.5%. So we're slipping and losing trade, share of trade. So what's going to happen is this is very positive to get Canadian travelers, Mexican travelers coming and doing business in the United States. So we feel very good about USMCA.
And how do you hope to address, Roger, the other parts of the world? I agree China may be somewhat of a unique circumstance because if the Chinese government sort of puts a downer on it, then people won't travel. But elsewhere, how are you going to get US tourism back to trend of the rest of the world?
Well, one of the great things we have is something called Brand USA, which you know about, but it promotes America. And just about an hour ago, the House of Representatives passed the extension and reauthorization of Brand USA through 2027. Expect that to be done hopefully this week by the Senate. So that's a huge plus because it lets us tell the American story, get out of the politics, talk about the great places to come, and get people to come to America. China's down about 5% this part of the year.
I mean, it's not surprising, bearing in mind the trade tensions and everything else that's taking place. What do you say? And I've asked, and you and I have talked about this, and I was at WTM this year talking to people who were on the very large US stands. The view is, maybe erroneously, that the US has portrayed itself as unwelcoming in terms of its policies, its trade policies, its whatever. How do you combat that?
What we do is the whole voice of the travel industry, Brand USA, every destination, saying we're welcome, we're open for business. And we've talked to the president and said to the president, we've got to get the word out that we don't want the bad guys, but we want all the good guys because they spend a lot of money here.
Has that got through, do you think?
A little bit. He can do a lot more and a lot more. Fortunately, when you look at travel, politics and place are separated. We will travel to places around the world that we may not agree with their politics, but we want to see the Great Wall of China. We want to go see the Red Square of Moscow. We want to see the Statue of Liberty. So travel, usually politics doesn't kick in much with travel. It's all about cost, the dollar, and things like that.
And are you happy and are you satisfied with the visa requirements now? The visa waiver has been extended. There's mobile passport, automatic passport control, global entry has been, probably needs a bit more investment in it, frankly. The lines at those machines are really getting quite long. But are you satisfied that enough is being done to make the point of entry as easy as it possibly can be, whilst respecting safety?
I think we're doing a good job. I think we can do a better job. Biometric, there's just no way that we can handle another 20, 30 million visitors, which will happen in a few years. So we've got to get more biometrics. We've got to do a better job. Good progress, but we can do better.
Good to see you, sir.
Always a pleasure.
Congratulations on your reauthorization. Thank you. We look forward to talking to you in many years.
Thanks, Richard.
Thank you.